One day a poor traveler walking through the streets of a town, he had little to eat for 2 days. He had spent his last penny, and all that remains in his pockets was a piece of dry bread.
As he passed by an eating house, he saw several people sitting around the fire, eating and drinking. On the fire, there was a large cooking pot, full of meatballs, giving out a delicious smell that would make a hungry man's mouth water. The owner of the eating house stood there, serving his customers. He asked the traveler if he wanted to buy some meatballs, but the poor man turned away.
A man without money can never buy anything, he said. However, the traveler walked to and fro enjoying the smell. He took the piece of dry bread out of his pocket and held it over the pot. After a minute or two, he slowly ate the bread and he tried to imagine how it would have tasted with the meatballs. This was only by smelling the meatballs. The eating house keeper got angry when he saw the man doing this.
He took hold of his arms roughly and hurried his around the corner to the magistrate's court. Now it is so happened that Nasruddin, the scholar, was acting as the magistrate that day. When he asked what the matter was, the eating house keeper said to him,
"This man came into my eating house without any money and helped himself to the smell of meatballs which were being cooked in the pot. He must be forced to pay me."
The scholar said to the traveler, "Do you have anything to say on your side?"
I am a poor man. I cannot pay him as he wants. Please, forgive me and let me go on my way,"
replied the traveler. "Don't worry, I will pay him on behalf of you,"
"Sir, I am grateful to you,"
said the traveler humbly. The eating house keeper felt happy and thought that he would receive a good amount of money from the scholar. The scholar took 2 pennies from his pocket, put them between his hands and shook them together backwards and forward, against the eating house keeper's right ear.
Can you hear anything?
he asked the eating house keeper.
"Yes, sir, I can,"
The eating house keeper replied.
"Now, can you still hear something?"
The scholar asked, as he shook the 2 pennies together against the man's left ear. "Yes, sir, I can still hear the pennies shaking together, but why are you doing this?"
The scholar put the pennies back in his pocket and answered,
"Surely the sound of money is a fair payment for the smell of meatballs. I have therefore paid twice, and that is more than enough. Let this poor traveler continue his journey." "Sorry, traveler, forgive me."
"Thank you, Your Majesty, your wise judgment save me. Nasruddin Jindabad, Nasruddin Jindabad."